What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a pot of paper, clavish, Mans Malone, like a UK rap sort of type beat. So first of all, getting off, I've done it in half time. So initially that would be like 172. Yeah, like sort of 160 to 70 sort of thing. But in half time, when bringing it down, you can have your melody a lot slower, so you can like do so that your melody's not playing as quick, and then you can just speed your drums up in the channel rack here. So I'll get to that, but starting off here is the main melody. So let me just play that for you. This is what it sounds like. So that's that. What I've done for this melody is brought some of the low end out, took out some of the high frequencies that are piercing through, took some of the high end out as well. So with this, how I'd start this melody, as I've already made it, I'm sort of breaking down, I'll try and show you as best I can. I start with a root note. So it'd be like that. And then I'd done D, pitched it up 2 octaves. And then with that, I made a chord progression here. So that's what that sounds like there. And then I've repeated it over a few times, and then I've just looped it over, so it's pretty much the same with an added note. So what I've done here, with any sort of beat, you can pitch it down 5, or you can go up 5, and it'll give it this different sort of feel. Which is quite cool to take in mind when you're making beats, and to get a different sort of feel and stuff. So it's quite nice to know when you're making like any sort of beat, UK rap beats especially, to give it that feel. Okay, so moving on to the second part, I've added the a counter melody here, which is from Omnisphere. It sounds, I'll play them together. So it sounds like this together. And then for the second part here, I've switched up a little bit. Next, we've got a vocal chop from Arcade, which is just 2 notes playing. Play them all together here. So. So that's what they sound like together. Next up, I've added a string from Expand, which is playing like this. It's really nice sounding string. So with that, all I've done is added an EQ for the first thing. What I'll do with this is just take out some of the high, some of the low. Not too much on that high though, because you lose it. And then the pan man. So it's going from left to right. And then a reverb as well, just to make it a bit more in the background. You can turn that down a little bit. So these together sounding like. Cool, so that's what they're sounding like. And then next we've got a sub bass here. This is what it sounds like. quite aggressive. You hear it in a lot of UK rap beats. This from Omnisphere. It's, I can't remember what it's called, Growler synth bass. It's one of my favorite sort of synth basses. I use that a lot. So with that one there, this is what it sounds like together. Cool, next moving on. So that's all of the melodies that I added. 5 of them. Not too much, nothing too crazy. Leaving enough room for the artist and whatnot. So the first thing we've got in here is the kick. So let me go to the drums if I solo out these ones here. I'll play them together so you can hear what's going on. Nice, so just your UK rap sort of drums. I added them into this beat. The ATL Jacob kick, which is quite punchy, so this is what it sounds like on its own. Go through these quick. Again, ain't really done nothing to it on the mixer when it comes to mixing. So yeah, nothing really here. If I was going to do anything, it'd probably take just some of the high end out sort of thing. But a lot of your, so if you're using good sounds, a lot of your sounds don't really need to be touched anyway. They sound decent on their own. So more time when I'm mixing, I don't really do too much with that. I don't overcomplicate things. I just crack on. Next, I got the rim. So this is what the rim sounds like on its own. That's the snare. Still the snare. There we go. That's the rim. So with the kick and the rim. Just hitting in your every 3 sort of spaces. Then with that, I added a complementary snare, which only thing I do to these is add a neutron 4. I'll put that at 90 hertz and float that all the way. This one here I do it at 17 with a low pass, tighten all the way up, so it's just like cuts out some of the lows and highs. That there I copy and paste over to this other snare and on the hi-hat as well. It's all together. Like from here so you can hear the change. Another thing as well for variation, here you can hear the melody. I added another one here, I made that unique, and then I've pitched it down. So I bring it down so when they switch, back to the one I had. So you got your normal one here, which is there, and then when it comes into this one, so the artist and whatever will know that this is the intro. It's switched up here for the hook, and then here when it goes back up again, okay, it's the verse. So you can sort of judge where things come in. So it's nice to have them little sudden changes, just to keep the tension there, just to know what's going on. Make it easier for your rapper, and it's a lot more easier to get your beats used, and they're not too overcomplicated. So then moving in to the verse, and just have stuff slowly coming back in. So here we've got an 808 pattern. This is added. I added this in for the verse, so then the sub bass can be, the bass can be in here, but it's not the sub bass. It's not the sub bass the whole way through. We've actually got an 808, a bit of a change. So I added the 808 in. It's literally, I've followed the same notes as the synth bass there. And then with that, you got the first part, second part, the strings come back in. That's the second part of the hook, and then it comes back into the second part of the verse, sorry. And then it comes back into the breakdown. And make sure you add your tag in as well.
Third. This bass weighs.
And then you can hear what I mean about the melody as well. So you got the build up, and then the change, you got the hook. Yeah, it's hard. So that's everything for the beat and whatnot. For the melodies here, I tend to do, I do the first 8 for my melodies is what I'm normally use. I don't really go much more than that. 5, 6 normally is the max. And I've got a melody bus if I need to bring just final adjustments down. Add like any EQs or anything on there, or like some things that are gonna come in and like delay in like one place or another. So it's nice to have. Done the same thing with the drums, and then I've got drum bus and a reverb as well to put all your reverbs and stuff on. You can just control all your reverb with that knob. So when doing that, if you highlight them all and route to this track only, you see that's how that's done. So again, with mixing, I don't really do nothing too crazy. I mix into my classic clipper, your soft clipper. The same thing as this. They both do the same thing. Some are better than others. Some have different presets and stuff. This one's set up for what I like. I will mix into my clipper. Don't have much really going on. My EQs, reverb, panning, that's all I really do. Drums, more time with drum kit is mixed before being sold, so you don't really need to do nothing to your drums. Bit of panning and stuff. Reverb, any other sudden things you need. Again, master. This won't go no higher than 0 dB. Like I say, when you sell your beat, and if the person's like a professional artist, if you're getting a placement, the beat's going to be remixed, rearranged anyway, so just get them beats out there, don't worry too much on that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. This is how I make UK rap type beats. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, and show some support. I'll be making different types of beats. They'll be uploaded daily, every other day sort of thing. And tutorial videos. I'll be making a few more of them. If you want any how to make any sort of beats, let me know. I'll see if I can make it for you. And then yeah, but with that being said, that's everything. Until next time, peace.